You're watching Journeys with Jake, the channel that serves as your guide and source of information for your own zoo and wildlife adventures. Hello and welcome to Journeys with Jake and the Beavers Bend Safari Park. Today I'm going to be giving you a quick breakdown of my visit to the safari park and how I advise you to go about your visit here. The Beavers Bend Safari Park is located in Hochatown, Oklahoma, and covers 90 acres of land. The Beavers Bend Safari Park is home to more than 350 individual animals, ranging across more than 55 different species. However, the Beavers Bend Safari Park is a rescue facility, so do expect that this count will change frequently. Basic admission for the Beavers Bend Safari Park is about the same as your average American zoo. However, for the animal encounters that we will cover later on in the video are each $55 a person. The Beavers Bend Safari Park opens at 9:30 a.m. with the final entry at 4:30 p.m. and the grounds closing at 5:30 p.m. The Beavers Bend Safari Park also offers several overnight stay options. These including the Blessed Buck Bungalow, where the buffalo roam, and the Royal Rhino Suite, which is directly above the Rhino Barn. In case you're wondering how to access this, I will have a link in the description below leading to the park's website. Now with that all out of the way, let's get right into how I advise you to go about your visit. The park's entrance is a mix of a gift shop, a coffee station, and where you sign up for animal encounters, the small animal walkabout, or the drive-thru, which I recommend that you go through in the afternoon. And so we are first going to cover the small animal walkabout. The small animal walkabout is, as in the name, where the park houses most of its smaller residents. Some of these including otters, capybara, several kinds of primates, some of which are extremely hard to find in captivity, such as the lion-tailed macaque, and other animals such as a binturong, a cinnamon raccoon, and eland, just to name a few. Keep in mind that the animals that occupy the small animal walkabout are constantly changing. One visit you may find one animal in a habitat, and another visit you may find a different animal in that same habitat. However, in my opinion, this makes visiting annually exceptionally exciting because you never know what's going to be different. For this reason, the safari park has printed animal guides that you can take on your visit that give up-to-date information on what animals are on display at the current time of your visit. The walkabout is also where the majority of the animal encounters take place. There are several different kinds of animal encounters that you can do here. However, I chose to do the otter encounter, capybara encounter, and the rhino encounter, which is the only one that is not located within the animal walkabout. All of these encounters are extremely educational and let you get up close and personal with the animals. These are truly unforgettable experiences and fun for the whole family. I highly recommend that you do an animal encounter the next time you stop by the Beavers Bend Safari Park. As for when I advise you to do them, I would advise you to book your animal encounters in the morning. That way you have the afternoon free to walk around the park and go through the drive-thru. Speaking of the drive-thru, let's get right into that. The drive-thru is a 1.8-mile track that takes you to see various animals. Some of these including bison, zebras, cassowary, various hoof stock, some of which are extremely rare in zoos, such as the Pierre David's deer, Ronnie the white rhino, and pygmy hippos. Side note about the hippos, make sure you don't miss them, as their watering hole is located a distance away and they can sometimes be hard to spot in the water. This watering hole is located in Ronnie's habitat at the end of the drive-thru. The drive-thru took me about an hour to get through with filming, so I do recommend that you do this in the afternoon. And that, everyone, was my quick breakdown and advised guide to the Beavers Bend Safari Park. If you liked this video, I highly recommend that you subscribe, as we're going to do more videos like this one, along with individual zoo exhibit tours, my experiences on seeing animals in the wild, and other breakdowns of other zoos and safari parks across the nation. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.